What's up, Headless? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about the general hotel sale that was announced today by San Diego Comic-Con, and we all got sent out an email. We're going to kind of just go through this really quick, and just to make sure you're prepared and what exactly you're going to be looking at. All right, so the email is right here, and as you can see, basically stating it's going to be starting right here at 9 a.m. Pacific. So once again, it is noon Eastern, and then it'll be 11 a.m. Central. It's going to be including any of the remaining rooms from the exclusive hotel block. So basically, it's going to be real time. It's going to be super aggravating. It's going to be super fast. So I do have a few tips I can offer for you to have the best chance at getting something if you were either A, completely shut out of the hotel apocalypse lotto, or if you're just not happy with your current hotel. So basically what you're going to want to do is have maybe 3 of these hotels in mind. Now, we don't know what hotels are going to be available. Obviously, the further away from the convention center, better chance, right? If you have your hopes and dreams on staying at the Hard Rock, probably not going to be able to see that one up there. I mean, there may be one room available, but again, what I would recommend doing is trying to find those hotels that are around a half a mile or further away. And as you get to that actual list, go ahead and again have 3 hotels in mind that you are really looking at. And as soon as you see yours, click it and go. Because if you hesitate at all, there's a really good chance that you're just going to get shut out again. It's going to be really fast, and you got to be really quick as well when you are doing this. It does say here all rooms will be available on a first come, first served basis. There is your link above where it says book your room on April 24th, which is this Thursday. Reservations will require a deposit at the time. So if you go ahead and book something, you have to pay right away, which is typically going to be 2 nights stay and all the fees and technology fee and all this other stuff that they charge you. So I would make sure that you understand what the the policy is if you do decide to cancel, because again, it does say right here, please be aware that the cancellation and change policies apply and fees may be incurred for any type of modification. Again, I believe that you are okay to cancel up till I think it was May 1st or maybe the day before, which would be April 30th. And you're still going to have to pay the small fees, which ends up being probably around between $17 and $30. So, I'm not exactly sure why you're booking this if you're going to cancel. I mean, I know things happen. So, I mean, I guess if you end up not going to Comic-Con, I guess you would cancel. But if you already have a room and you're going to book this and then cancel this one, you probably shouldn't really even be doing this. And be completely honest with you, because now you have 2 rooms you got to deal with. Again, unless you're going to go cancel the other room just because it wasn't close enough or it wasn't the one you were wanting. Now, the link is going to show you this screen right here. And as you can see, it already has a few hotels. Again, these are ones that are going to be further away on the shuttle route. But these rooms here are as you can see, the first 3 that are actually highlighted and it doesn't say unavailable. These are actually currently available. So this is the Wyndham, but this is the Hotel Circle. So this is not the one that's like a mile and a half away downtown. This is in Mission Valley. And I've said more than one time, this is the first one we stayed at when we first went, not really knowing anything about Hotel Apocalypse. So we just wanted to get something. It is a really nice hotel, but it is quite a ways away. Now, when these pop up, anything that is available, so like anything that's not grayed out, it's going to be alphabetical. These are going to be alphabetical in its own right. They should be at the end of the page, though. So anything available, you should be able to scroll down and find the one you're looking for pretty quickly. I have no idea how many there will be. I would imagine it's going to be, I don't know, 8 to 12, somewhere in that range. It could be more, it could be less. It really just depends if people have already canceled their rooms or never paid for their rooms from Hotel Apocalypse. So again, if your hopes and dreams are to, find Hard Rock, you're going to want to scroll down to the H's immediately. Again, it shouldn't be too much, but that's what you want to look for first. Click and go. And, if I click through, let's just say this is the hotel I want. Once you click through, make sure you have those dates. Don't start fumbling around. If you know you're getting there on Tuesday, know the number. It's a lot easier than trying to search the calendar. Know what number you're checking in on, the date, and know what the date you're checking out on. So boom, boom, and get going here. Now the room type, there's different options. So, if you know that you are going with your significant other, then let's go ahead and just go single and go. So as soon as you get in there, boom, boom, go. Obviously, if you're going with more than one person, then you want to get the bigger rooms. So you don't want to go too fast because you don't want to book the wrong kind of room. Just make sure you know exactly what you're doing as far as how many people. Because again, you can see different rooms have different types of occupancy. So again, you want to click, get those dates in. We're going to scroll down and hit next, and then you're just going to go next. And then at that point, hopefully this will fill in for you. If not, you're going to have to type it all in. But typically, if you have your computer set up correctly, this should be inputted for you. And same thing with all your credit card information. The quicker you get through this, the quicker you'll get that room. Now, I do believe that if you're not fast enough, you can go ahead and check out or whatever, and it may not go through because someone beat you to it. So again, I wouldn't really mess with too much of this. Again, look at the word optional. Don't mess with it. Who cares? You can fix that later. This stuff, unless you absolutely need it, click it. If not, skip it and continue on. Hotel rewards number. I would have that maybe already on a separate document. If you were going to be using that number. Again, this is something they can add later. You can always call the hotel as we get closer and add the number, or even give them the number when you're at the hotel. Not super important. Don't forget to click the box and hit finish. Again, the faster you get through this, the better chance that you're going to have getting that hotel room. Now, we did have some other SDCC news today. This is a big deal, in my opinion, because, they've been coming to San Diego Comic-Con for the past, I don't even know how long, like 8 or 9 years. It might even be longer than that. And we're talking about Funko. And Funko announced today that Fundays is not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this year, and they're doing their own thing. And I think this is an absolutely terrible idea. One of the big reasons why, the whole reason why Fundays is always fun is because it gave people who do not live right there in LA or even in California, a chance to come. Because to go fly out to Fundays for a day or two, I guess if you're a massive collector and this is your vacation for the year, go for it. But I've already booked 3 weeks of vacation around San Diego Comic-Con, and there's no way that I could possibly go to this, and I'm not flying all the way out there to go get a couple toys, right? Now, I know Fundays is a big deal because it takes so much to just get there in the past. And I just think that this is a really bad idea. And I think you're just catering for people who are basically living in the area. Obviously you're going to have the people who line up early. People do this every single day at Funko Hollywood, and to hope to come in and get a chase, to hope to get, any whatever exclusive might be dropping. I know they have autographs there and that kind of stuff. But these people are here there every single day, and there's a reason why the eBay and Macari are flooded with this stuff, right? I'm totally against this. It's really, really frustrating. Now, it does say here it's going to be at the Hollywood store on June 27th through the 29th. And I don't know if this means in the evening. Is this taking place during the day? They don't really have much news on that part of it. They do say there's going to be immersive rooms filled with, different types of Funko rarities and all this other stuff. There's challenges. So to me, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the same fun days that it has been in the past. I'm sure they'll be giving away giveaways and protos and all that stuff. I just don't think it's going to be as big or as much as previous years. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm pretty disappointed in Funko overall for not really caring about San Diego Comic-Con all of a sudden, when this is one of the big reasons why a lot of people do end up going. But I don't know, guys. Good luck on the general sale. Hopefully you can get something that you need or want. And as far as this Fun Days thing, I don't know. I'm really starting to like not be into this anymore. I have so many, and like I said, I've said this many times as well, that lately I collect just to get autographed on it, because I do like how autographs look on the Funko Pops. But as far as like collecting them just to collect them at this point, I don't really do that anymore. Again, here or there, maybe kind of takes it down a notch for me a little bit as far as collecting. And, there's so many different things you can collect. Anyways, let me know what you think about all of this down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.